archaeologists. Welcome to the proximity. I'm having a blueprints adventure. If you were watching from last episode, you might be wondering what happened. The answer is my PC fucking turned off. If you're somehow clicking on this without context of anything else, I feel like that's a terrible idea because this is a spoiler heavy game and we're deep into it. But a couple of days ago, I accidentally knocked over my PC. Just clonk, not very far, just like clonk. It's on the way to work, so I couldn't really do much about it. When I got home, turned on my PC and immediately just turned off. Didn't blue screen, didn't power down, it turned off immediately. And eventually, kept trying things, opening up, dusting things, moving around, and I could get it going for like 20 minutes. I could get it going for an hour. But unfortunately, when I think when it's doing better, like I played this for 2 hours and it's been fine, and then I played this for an hour and a half and it's crashed. But the problem is, I have to test using this game because this is the game I know it crashes on. Which is a shame because this is a terrible game to crash. If we look at our stars, we have 51 stars. So, from the perspective of the game, what I just did, I didn't do. If I understand that correctly. So let's try that again. We have a couple of things we want to do. So I will say, the last thing I did was I took off the CPU fan, I cleaned it thoroughly, put it back on. I took a fucking hour to put it back on. Mainly because I was doing it wrong. I'll take the shed. And honestly, it seems one of my other tests is when it's at its worst, I can't use Adobe Premiere, and I just did. I just spent 45 minutes burning an hour's worth of footage. And the fact that it was 45 minutes and not an hour is quite telling. But, you know, maybe it was just dust build-up. I'm thinking the CPU overheated, but I think it's been an issue for a while, to be honest. So, obviously the information I've gleaned, I still know. I still have the photograph of the white mirror, or whatever that was. So if we get access to the pump, it was a really fucking good run as well. That's what's been really frustrating. The 2 times it's crashed have been amazing runs that I didn't get to keep. Just a corridor. Different star. But, we did spend a lot of stars getting here. What is our plan now? Well, getting downstairs with the power on isn't that difficult, to be honest. I just got really unlucky and a bit stubborn. What hurt is, I think we've lost the other thing we did, which was get the vault and the key at the same time. Oh, I don't have my card. Maybe it has kept it. I still have all my things though. I'm a bit confused. Don't know how it would know. Ambition of the pawn. Yeah, no. Take the storeroom. So right now my ambition is just to not have my game crash, thank you very much. But it is running a lot smoother, which I think is a good sign, but who knows. See, using up all my triples down here is not necessarily a good idea. Yeah, that's fine. Don't really have any reason to do that, do I? No reason to ever go back into the bedroom ever again. We will take the pool. Yeah, because we can come back to the clock tower. For 6:30. Don't know why I left that room. It's really annoying. Probably be fine, but still. What are we looking for? Blue room, but let's go for a green room. Let's go for one with. See if veranda would have been nice, but I'll take the gems. Did I get the magnifying glass from the shed? Did I only pick up one shed item? Worried that I did. Take the boudoir. But yeah, I don't really have a plan here. I'd like to the vault. I think I can take a. You want to go downstairs again, just to see what's on the other side. Oh, that wasn't sensible, was it? What was that? Fuck. You cheeky fucks. Sweet roll. I'll take the lock. It's fine. Oh, I should have done observatory first. Yeah, I did really well last time, and not getting the rooms I got last time. We'll take the security though. Like, I had a full house. And we may have to do the rumpus room again as well. At the very least, we have that clock. Stars. I don't need the stars. I do need more dice. More keys, of course. I wish I wasn't pointed the wrong direction, but at the very least we can do the underground thing. It's not the worst thing in the world. I'm guessing that requires a major key. I have seen that before in the school. Does it never end? It's on one of the school things. One of the classrooms. It's in the corner of one of the lessons. Cool. very much feels like I've lost what I had before, but at least we've gotten some of it back. With the break room, why does it never turn up anymore? Key. Let's go underground. Oh, we can redraw now. That's a lot, to be honest. We'll come back to this. I'm just going to do the underground stuff first. It occurs to me I should do... That was the boiler room, but if I get a pump, I can actually set this reservoir to the right level. I'm actually going to carry on. Six, which is way lower than I thought it was going to be. With a kitchen? Yeah, it's way at the beginning. Not sure what I was looking for, to be honest. I'll take the coat check, because we might get a vault. We might be able to do both things. Probably not, because we have no keys left. We have the dark room. We could get lucky. Let's go underground. But yeah, if we can redo what I did last time, and in only 20 minutes. That'd be grand. Don't ask me why I did that. I went the wrong way. Sorry, I just remembered what I'm supposed to do. At least there were people here last time. Fuck. 1, 2, 3. Nope. It's that, isn't it? That is not quite, but let's take a photograph of that date. After 10 days of pumping water up from the underground spring, the reservoir has finally been filled. It's a shame the old station had to be flooded as a consequence of this action. I suspect that may be the actual reason they chose to build a reservoir here. And as an engineer, I agree that flooding is preferable to collapsing the entire tunnel. The right side now, our water supply is so no longer limited. So we can start to leverage the steam to a much greater extent. I suspect this by this time next month, steam-powered hoists at the main site will be able to run 24 hours a day. Right, so back mirror. Guessing I can't actually go there, but oh, I was completely off where the thing was. Okay, but it's that, so we can actually see. I'm not sure why I made such a big deal of that. Yeah, so what I was saying to my brother, and I'll probably say this again aloud when people are actually here, is this feels like a Myst game, or Riven specifically, but where there's a game inside of it, so you don't get bored when you're stuck. And that's good, because Myst games are really boring when you're stuck. But the problem is, you're not thinking about the Myst puzzles when you're entertained by the side game. There's a gem and a letter. Right, because it's a letter, it's this nonsense, isn't it? But if we count small gates, 8 dates crack 8 safes. I see an 8 right there. Oh, does it have to be 8? No, it doesn't. I don't know what would work with 8 though. Small gates. Oh. It's presumably a word. It's a peak. P into peak. Or tile. Probably going to be a word that makes sense. Weak. So you might. Oh, is it like the club? I should just go through the phone messages, shouldn't I? 4 letters, acronym. I seem to remember. Doesn't have a date on it though. I have so many photographs. The editor. No, I'm trying to think of like what the 4-letter acronym is. Mining's probably got a story attached to it as well. 6 or O, it could be something to do with that. Rose? Yes. I'm trying to think if there's anything logical. It could be a coal. Lose. Chris and a Noah as well. I'd look into the study. Something to do with the Black Bridge. Pen? That's Fen, John. I seem to remember a 4-letter acronym somewhere. Okay. How do we count 8 gates here? There has to be something pointing to this. I'm on the classroom stuff now. The Eason Inn. No I, okay. Mora. Yeah, that eye symbol, you can't really see it on my phone. But if you could, you'd see the planets in a spiral. So that's going to come up at some point. In the meantime, I'm still looking through old pictures. It'll be the letters. We've done March the Count. It's one of the few we've actually figured out. Miller? Oh, A. Okay, that 8 should be a massive clue, right? I think I've run out. Cool. We can return here anytime we like, of course. D8 was indeed on the chessboard. 8 dates crack. 8 saves. I'm trying to think of like a way to have that 8 in. Because like that's got to be a clue. The 8. Oh, for a second there I thought I had it. M8. I'm thinking of like a word that has ATE on the end. M8. Eight. Late. Okay. Fair enough. It's definitely got something to do with the black mirror, like he literally just told us. This is probably where the station is. It's got to do with something. Alright, we don't know, we don't know. Got no keys, right? Yes, hello Catholic Light. You've missed some John drama. This is the end of the game, so I'm on day 59. I'll tell you the drama in a second. So if you find throughout the game, you'll find 3 keys: one that opens that door, one that opens that door, one that opens that door. Oh yeah, I'm fine. It's my PC that's been unwell. So there's a secret garden key, and if you open the secret garden and you press some buttons, you get one of the keys. There's a hallway with loads of locked doors, and if you open one of them, but if you get the key in the antechamber, you can then go to the foundation, go underground, do a series of puzzles, and then you get, well, you can't see where I am, but you get underground, and eventually you get to here, and you can pull this lever. I need to get my cup of tea. And what that does is it means you have to walk all the way back, go to the antechamber, and that's how you get to door 46. I am beyond door 46. I've been there several times. First time you get the credit screen, you win the game. But like, as you can see, there's more doors to open. So when you go to the door 46 the second time around, you actually can go in the door rather than have an ending cutscene, and then you find these sigils. And the thing about the sigils is the sort of scope of the game is increased, you realise this isn't like a fictional family. This is a fictional planet with a fictional history that you must learn, because these are all like the houses of an ancient nation. Like, there was clearly a war. They're all kind of derived from the same king. We know that this is the symbol of Mount Holly. We know that one of them was wiped out and stuff like that. So we're having to piece a lot of stuff together. So I'll read it. When you go to the antechamber the second time, you get clues how to open the 8 doors. And obviously you have to take pictures of absolutely goddamn everything. I don't care about my iCloud status, go away. So it says... Let me find it. It says something. I promise it says something. Did I miss it? Might have, actually. Oh, there it is. The 5... So there are 8 keys. It shows a picture of the moon and the 8 doors. The first key is found here on the furthest rank. So you go to door 46, you grab the key, the Sanctum Key, you go in there, and then you have to draw the symbol. So it wasn't enough that I went in there. I had to know the specific house, and I don't know this one. So so I can't actually finish this sigil. See that symbol there? That's one of the things. So it says the second locked up tight in a vault of a bank. I know where the bank is, and I think I know how to get that. You just have to get enough keys to the vault, I assume. I had 2, but my game crashed. I'll come back to that. Third is up high among all the clocks. Okay. So a couple of days ago, as I was going to work, I accidentally pulled on a wire and I knocked my PC over. Not like, just like... I tried turning it on and Windows wouldn't start, and I just had to leave and go to work. I came back, the PC was off. I turned it on, and then it just immediately fucking turned off. And oh no. I kind of turned it back on. I got about 5 minutes worth. Oh no. Got to clean up the inside of my PC, and it was sluggish and slow. I know that's me saying the same thing twice, you know what I mean. Recently we found a secret door here as well. Eventually, like every time I try stuff I get a little bit further. I get like an hour, I get 2 hours. So I decide I need to I don't know what's wrong with the PC, so I have to try things. And so I play this game, and I'm doing really well. I played for 2 hours. Maybe I fixed the computer. Maybe after all my messing around, it's fixed it. And suddenly I filled up literally the entire place, and I get to the clock tower there, which we're going to go to now. And suddenly stuff starts happening, and I'm like, oh, I found one of the sigil keys, and I'm doing the clock puzzle, and then it not only does it crash, I get a raid. So it crashes, but my mouse doesn't work, my keyboard doesn't work, but my recording still does. So all I get is a bunch of people going, "Yay, we've arrived! Where's John? Oh, no, is John? Oh, I think he's crashed." And of course, this game is a roguelike, so when you turn off the computer and turn it back on, you lose progress. So I still haven't done the clock. Yeah, it was heartbreaking at the time because I had to I was like, do I turn off the PC? Because if I could just alt tab. So on that day, I panically bought a £300 graphics card because I thought it was the graphics card. It's not the first time I've replaced the graphics card because it crashed during another puzzle game. Don't know why it's puzzle games broke in my computer. And then the next day, I panically ordered a £900 PC because it's bank holiday fucking Monday. So I was like, I want it now. I want a new PC. I'm gonna refuse those and send them back. I have since spent today. So I did more experimenting. I switched the. I've got a spare graphics card. I've been cleaning stuff inside the PC, trying to nudge wiring, pull out plugs, put them back in. And this last time I went down there, the first time I went down there, it crashed, and I didn't get to look down there properly in a little section I didn't show you. So it's actually crashed twice when I found something brand new. It's crashed. Let's go to the clock. Because it might be 6 o'clock at this point. It seems to be running smoothly, I think. I don't even know if anything's broken. I have ordered a £600 PC, which is a lot of money, but it isn't £900. Which I didn't... Oh, I need a key. We have to go to the dining room anyway, right? No, we never got that high. Okay, I'll go to the clock in a second. So I'm going to cancel the first 2 things I'd sent to me. I'm glad we live in the day and age where I can get away with doing that. Yeah, it just turns off. So I think the CPU was overheating. The last thing I did was I painstakingly took off the fan off the CPU and cleaned it out. That took me not very long to take out, but it took me an hour to put back on. I fucking hate putting back on fans. I was doing it wrong. It would have been much faster had I just put the screws on in a slightly different order, but I didn't know that because I'm not an expert doer of computers. I'm glad computers are a lot more robust than they used to be, though, because that would have killed John losing his patience over 2 days. John is not like most careful, but I'd already ordered a new computer at this point. What do we want? Do we have the closet? Oh yeah, that's the thing. We still want... We want several things. Just... It's safer if we just do this. There we go. Cool. We'll take the rook. Just hope this doesn't require keys. Oh, hang on, have you given me a key? No, that seems like a coin. Okay. Pump room. Awesome. It is in a stupid place, but we do have the dark room. We did learn on our travels. Oh yeah, so I've been given lots of clues. I stopped giving those clues off. So far, it seems to be working fine, but like, who knows? It's hard to tell. That's why the problem is this is the worst game to play because you can lose like an hour's worth of progress. But this is the game I specifically know it crashes on, so it's the only way I can sort of fairly test it. So I'm shuffling through pictures because I need to know what level. So annoyingly, I did notice the reservoir exit. I just had the So the problem is I get no yeah. I've been looking online for lots of tests and stuff, but I don't understand that. I've been looking at like the crash, because it doesn't crash, it just switches everything off. What I am doing right now is I'm monitoring the temperature of the CPU. It seems quite hot, so it might be that the thermal paste was never properly applied. Yeah, so I don't necessarily need a new PC, but you know what? Because I'm ordering one with a slightly better CPU. It's actually a cheaper CPU, but according to the websites online, yeah, I don't have spare power now. So this way I can give away a PC to one of my siblings, potentially. Is it... Annoyingly, that is... Okay. Where does aquarium go? Yeah. I'll keep that in mind. The other thing is I don't have the patience, like, that's why I panically bought several computers. I shouldn't have done that. Whereas the one I've bought now, I'm keeping my old... I'm gonna move my graphics card and RAM into. Just hope for the best. What am I doing? Awesome, that'll work out perfectly. No, that didn't work out perfectly. That gave me too much. Fine. Aquarium is what? 3. Yeah, yeah. If I had enough stuff here, I would have done it. I'm hesitant to do anything. I only cleaned the I did take the memory out and put it back in, which is all I could do. I might even have spare memory hanging about. I don't think I kept it, unfortunately. It's because I moved house. Aquarium is 3. Tank 1. I might have fixed it. It's a real shame that, like, normally when something breaks like this, I use it as an excuse to just improve stuff. But my graphics card... Oh, yeah, the light's not working on my graphics card anymore. It's sort of weird. That's a 2. That's annoying. I don't want a 2. I wanted that to be 1. Getting these two exact numbers are annoying. Oh, hang on. 1, 2. Let's do this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 2 over. There's only 4 of them, so I need something with 2 in it. Aquarium. Okay, cool. No, I've already done the thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. I just need to get rid of one, which I can do with the kitchen. Where does this kitchen go? Tank 2. I can live with that. Cool. Is there anything else I want? I mean, I'd quite like to empty the pool again, to be honest, but we're not going to have the fountain. But, pool only goes into this one. That's potentially dangerous. I think I might do this later. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's space for it, but There we go. The pool and the reservoir is exactly where I want it to be. What are we doing? I want to visit the clock tower and the dining room. We should probably go underground as well, but we've only got 16 steps, which is the name of not. It's not. Hang on. Let me walk 3 steps. Do we have a key? We don't. Right, we now have 13 steps, and the 13th step, of course, is the a Perfect Circle album. So I should go into the clock tower, which is a perfect circle, a bit at the top, which means it's not. We also could just buy food in the commissary, but we can go back. Do we have digging tools? Buy food in the commissary. Is there anything else we need? Well, I don't know the timing of the clock tower. I think it needs to be like 6:30, but it could be any time after 6:30. What I'm gonna do... I don't think this takes... Banana. I'd quite like a key. I'd quite like a key. It's not the end of the world. I'm gonna go into the foundation. Did that just do nothing? In better news, they're now selling these Pepsi strawberry and cream flavoured zero sugar colas, and they taste great. I'm a big fan. People are probably going to find them sickly sweet, but I love them. Where are we going? We're going to look at the reservoir and go, oh, look, a reservoir. Oh, look, a reservoir. Yeah, that does look like... So I knew this. I put the water to there, so I was working downwards, but yeah, it probably would have taken a while for me to guess. But... do I need to have put the boat on the other side? Oh god, don't tell me I have to do that. That's massive pain in the ass if I have to do that. I'm not seeing... Hang on, we can just look. We can't look because there's a fucking minecart in the way. And there's only one other way down. No, there's 2 other ways down. We could just wait for the... It looks like there's something there. Either way, let's go to the clock tower. It would, having to use the crypt would make sense because some people might not know the crypt does that. That's like an extra layer. But the boat... Yeah, so next time we have a crypt, we'll check that out. Not that way, no way. We have 8 steps to get to the kitchen. Or we could just buy another banana. I will do that because we might be able to get a key, but we're not getting back, are we? So I reckon I can get there 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What are we going to do after that? I'm not sure actually. Did we spread keys about? There should be more keys. We have a metal detector as well. Oh yes, we can open these. I think you find we have loads of money. Cool. We have a coat check if we can find a vault. That'd be grand. And we can keep rolling. We just need a key. Which, according to this beep, might be one round here somewhere. Because we definitely spread keys about. Is it firing from a different room? Hey, well, we need this anyway. We only have 20. Where's my key? John, with money you can buy key. But where's the keys I spread about? There should be loads. We can also go into the dark room. Yeah, that's probably just faster. Yeah, and will get us killed. Killed? You know what I mean. Where's the key? Where's keys? Oh yes. Microchip, because I sold it. Fine, buy some keys. Sweet. So we want to go to the corner and roll until we get an attic, and that will get us... That'll get us a letter or some shit? No, it'll get us the passport. It will get us closer to whatever the vault's hiding. And it means everything lost in the crash, in the second crash, I regained. Oh, I was going to go to the clock tower and I completely forgot. Fuck. Fuck. I should have done that first. Ouch. We have 18 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oof, no. Ah, fuck. I should have went to the clock tower. We're just hoping bananas turn up at this point. Bedrooms might turn up. We'll do this one. Bet you could do a break room, but I'm just gonna try and get the attic. Vault even. There we go. Sweet. What should we check off? The key card, because we don't come here fast enough for the key card to be useful. None of these are worth checking in, to be honest. You never know, there might be a banana in here. There we go, there's my allowance token. It's man for Hayes. What are those symbols on the top right corner? I've already taken a photograph of this, but... Ooh! What's that one off the list? 7 steps. I think we spent them wisely. Here's some cash. It's not doing anything, but I have it. It's mine. Sadly, we can't check away. Lose some money. There's a chance. If we roll a bedroom, we can keep going. Or kitchen? A kitchen would do. No! Fuck! Alright, fine. Right, there are lots of people here, so I'm going to keep going. Open up my... And, yeah, didn't crash. It was a sizable link. So, yes, we still want to do the clock tower. Which arguably is a harder thing. I don't know if I need to be down at the exact